Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are trying a new foundation from One Size Beauty. I have been requested to try this foundation because I have very dry skin, and this foundation I don't think is promoted as for very dry skin. I actually don't know much about it just yet, but I will find and give you all of the information as the video goes by. One Size Beauty is of course Patrick Starr's brand that is sold, I believe, exclusively at Sephora. He released the new foundation and also a new sponge to go with it. It says it's giving full beat, so I am going to assume this is a very full coverage foundation. It's called the Turn Up the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation. It's available at Sephora and onesizebeauty.com. 16 clean ingredients, weightless longwear, full coverage, soft matte finish, waterproof and sweatproof. I did get this in PR. I did not purchase it myself, and it looks like the foundation has 38 different shades. Take a look right there in case that's helpful. To find your own shade, you can pause the screen. My guess would be that I'm light 20 neutral. Let's see if that is one of the shades that they sent over. Light 30 neutral golden, medium 20 neutral red, light 50 neutral red. Ooh, I think I'll try the lightest one first, light 30 neutral golden, because that one is just one shade darker than the one I thought I was. He also released this sponge right here with the foundation, which I am about to go wet. It has a very unique shape. It reminds me of, I believe it was like a silicone sponge a while ago that had a shape similar to this one. I'm glad this isn't silicone though. I'm glad it's an actual sponge. I'm going to go wet it because I'm assuming you use it wet. And by the way, here's what the foundation bottles look like. The foundation retails for $44. It says it has a 12-month shelf life and it is made here in the USA. I just came back from wetting the sponge and it grew quite a bit. I love the massive size of it, honestly. I got too into talking, that's what she said. I got too into talking about the foundation and completely forgot that I do have other products that I want to try in today's video as well. It's going to be mainly a foundation review, but I also have some new NARS lippies that I want to try. You guys, I got NARS PR for the first time. I'm very excited about it. I told you guys in the Will I Buy It video I wanted to try their new explicit lipsticks. I was probably just going to buy one or two, but they sent over 5 different ones, so we will try these later on in the video. And I also have new candy from Say Beauty. They have a new lip collection. This is their Glossy Bounce High Shine Hydrating Lip Gloss Oil, and there is 3 new shades of it, which are these right here. I actually haven't tried any of their regular ones, but the new shades are the ones with the shimmers, Disco, Remix, and the shade Shake, so we'll try those. And then they also have new lip liners, which are these 5 down here. I haven't tried any of these, so I'm excited to try them later on in the video, but first let's continue to talk about this One Size Beauty foundation. I'm going to swatch all 3 of the shades I got to show you in case you are around my complexion but not quite, and maybe it'll be helpful. This is the one that I think I'm going to end up using, which is the shade Light 30. Hold on.
One eternity later.
Ah, it's coming. I think it's coming. There we go. That took a long time. Okay, so here is Light 30, which is a bit more yellow than I am, but I feel like that'll have to do. This one here is Light 50. And then this one is medium 20. So take a look right here a little bit further away so you can better see the undertones. Light 30, light 50, and medium 20. Again, I think light 30 is going to be my best bet today. As far as the texture of it is concerned, it feels pretty lightweight, and it seems like one of those foundations that is going to sink in right away. It also looks like it's going to have a ton of coverage, so I'm excited to get into it and excited to try it. This foundation, by the way, is not available yet. It's on the Sephora website. You can see it, but it's not being sold yet. It's going to be available September the 24th at Sephora and also the One Size Beauty website. On Sephora, it says it's a longwear waterproof sweatproof foundation formulated with only 16 ingredients that gives full coverage and a maximum comfort to visibly blur and smooth without clogging pores. Full coverage, matte finish. That's why you guys wanted me to try it, because it's got a matte finish. Well, actually on the paper I read it said soft matte finish, so we'll see. Highlighted ingredients: lauryl, lysine, which is an amino acid that prevents makeup breakdown and provides water and sweat resistance. Alkane complex, which is a 100% plant-derived emollient that replaces silicone for a smooth feel, and rice silk powder, which is going to blur skin with a soft focus effect. It also says a full beat reimagine, transform the complexion with weightless full coverage that looks as good as it feels. The foundation is formulated with amino acids to prevent makeup breakdown. And then it talks about the same ingredients I just told you about. It is dermatologist tested, non-comedogenic, and suitable for sensitive skin. So let's get to it. Let's try it. Keep in mind, my shade is not perfect, but that's the shade I got. So we'll go with it. I think light 20 for shade twins might be a better option for us, but we'll see. Of course, I'm going to use my beautiful sponge. I kind of want to, yep, it feels better to swipe than to tap with this one, but you can also finish it up by tapping. Actually, just kidding. We are at shade 30. I love that color. That color looks good. And the coverage is not as, I thought it was going to be an even fuller coverage type product, but I can still see like a little bit of pink peeking through my cheek. I'm sure I can build it up for it to disappear, but I thought it was going to like right away cover everything, and that is not what is happening. So here's how I like to use this sponge. By the way, I'm really liking this sponge. I like to kind of swipe it first to distribute and then tap so that it sinks right in. So take a look right here at the side by side. So far so good. It's also not a matte foundation right away because you can see the lights reflecting off of my face a little bit still. Of course, I'm going to do a wear test with this one. It is noon right now. I'll wear at least till 8 o'clock today. I finally got a full pump out, by the way, because at the beginning it was kind of giving me little tiny bits of foundation. This is a full pump. I'm sure that full pump will work for the remaining of my face. See, I love this sponge. I love the sponge. I love swiping it first and then just tapping everything so that it sinks right in. Check it out. This is what the foundation looks like fully blended. No complaints on my part. Looks really nice so far. We'll see throughout the day, because I do have super dry skin, as a lot of you know, and we'll see throughout the day whether it gets dry, whether maybe sometimes when foundations get dry on me, you can see a little texture. Hopefully that's not the case. Let me check the Sephora website again, because usually they tell you the skin types that this foundation is made for. It doesn't highlight skin types at all, so we'll just assume that it's supposed to be for all skin types. I'm going to use my Tarte color corrector on the inner corner and right under the eye and blend it in place with the tip of the sponge. And then for my under eyes, I'm going to use the Yummy Concealer from Dennis and pat it all in place. Tapping over my eyelids, whatever is left. Once the concealer is on, this is what things are looking like. I'm going to set everything with my Evolution powder from Dennis. If anyone is wondering what powder to go for to replace their Givenchy powder that got reformulated, this is it right here. You'll love it. The one with the pink undertone is the one I use, and it's fantastic. So just tapping that powder right under and over my eyes, and also a little bit right in the center of my forehead. For bronzer and blush, I'm going to use my Hourglass Evil Eye palette. This one right here. I just washed all of my brushes, so I have a lot of the ones that I constantly use downstairs. So for my powder, I'm going to get this F44 brush from Sigma. and the bronzer in this palette, of course, and blend it throughout the perimeter of my face. For blush, I'm going to grab this one down here in the center, and I'm patting it right on the cheekbone. I love this one because it's like nice and peachy. So pretty. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of this finishing powder and add it right under my eyes, and also mix it into the blush and bronzer a bit. It just gives everything a nice pearlescent, very soft sheen. I went ahead and put on some mascara off camera. This is what we are looking like so far. Everything seems to be looking really good, especially from this far away. However, I was looking up close in the mirror earlier, and I don't have much to complain about, but like right on my chin right here, I feel like the foundation kind of bunched up a little right under here. Not much. It's honestly not a big deal. I will show you what this looks like outside in natural lighting in a few minutes. Other than that though, I think everything is looking pretty flawless. So let's go ahead and try some of this Say Beauty Lippies right here. Their new lip liners are wood lip liners, which I already love, and you have to sharpen them, which I also really love. This right here is the shade Flirt, which is like a nude lip liner, but not the lightest of the nudes. So let's go ahead and try it. Very pigmented. I think I'm going to really like this lip liner formula. And the shade Flirt is perfection. I love this lip liner color. And in the center, I'm going to try one of the new shimmery glosses. This one is the shade Disco. There is no grittiness at all whatsoever. They feel incredibly hydrating, and I am obsessed with this lip combo. I stepped outside to give you the outside view of what things are looking like. Honestly, really good. If I go really close, you can see what I was telling you about the foundation bunching up right on my chin there. Maybe it's looking a little odd right next to my lip as well. But those are my driest areas. And you honestly can't see it from like 20 centimeters away from my face. So it's not a huge deal overall. Things are looking really good. Now, I do have a bit of a special guest right here. And I signed her up for a contest, and I would love it if you guys voted for her. I signed her up for the Baby of the Year contest, and I would need your votes in order to win. Let's get her in a magazine. The link is in the description box. It would mean the world to me if you guys voted for her for Baby of the Year. I think she is definitely my Baby of the Year. But anyways, yeah, the foundation is looking absolutely fabulous, and I will see you later. Actually, let's go back to the room to continue trying lip products. Back upstairs, and I want to do another lip combo with these Say Beauty products. Honestly, highly recommend the lip liners. The lip liners are so good. I'm going for something a little darker. This is the lip liner in Tease, and I'm filling it in just a tad bit. And then in the center, I want to do the shade Remix, which is also one of the new ones, and mix it with the lip liner. And just check out how fabulous this lip combo is right here. This is perfection for the fall time. It's juicy and it's vampy, but it's not too dark. It's definitely not scary dark. I love it. I honestly don't even want to take it off. I love this lip combo so much, but I have to because I also want to try the NARS lipstick formula. NARS usually does not miss when it comes to lipstick formula, so I have very high expectations for these. Check out the stunning packaging right here. Matte black with shiny black, and then here's what the actual bullet looks like. This one is in the shade Provocateur. As you can see, it's a very bright pink shade. This one is called Undressed, which is this rusty reddish type color. this red shade. It's like an orange red. It's called Mischievous. This color here is called Exhibition, which is like a warm mid-tone nude type color. And then last but not least, this right here is the shade Temptation. So let's go ahead and try out the formula. This is the shade Temptation. Pigmentation is phenomenal right away. And they have a ton of colors. Except for the shade Temptation, a lot of the colors they sent over for me are not my personal cup of tea. Like, I don't really usually wear bright pink lipstick, but there are lots of options to choose from. And the formula feels like butter gliding on the lips. Full pigment, you don't necessarily need a lip liner for these. You can see how I was able to really nicely define my upper lip and my cupid's bow and everything. So this right here is the shade Temptation. Exhibition and Temptation look super close to one another, so I was going to try Exhibition, but I'm not. I'm going to try something different. I think I'm going to try the bright pink color just for fun. This one is called Provocateur. And so here you have it. This is what Provocateur looks like. I really truly loved the formula of those lipsticks, but I don't think any of the shades they sent over would have been something I picked for myself. So I'm going to show you some of the shades I actually like. By the way, these retail for $40 and they are refillable. Check out this shade right here. This was the first one that popped up when I opened the Sephora website. This is shade Adulterous. That is the most beautiful nude color. I love it. Blame, it's a neutral pink. And this is why I end up with a lot of my lipsticks looking the same, because I always go for the same shades. Liaison, it's a tan rose. Envy is a mauve pink. Love that one as well. So those are the colors that I would probably have gone for myself. I'm super thankful that I got some in PR so that I could show you guys and I could try the formula, because now I am bought in. I love the formula. I will be getting some of these in some of the shades that I like better for myself. So with that said, let's do another Say Beauty lip combo, because these I am loving the shades of. This lip liner in the shade Twist first, and I'm filling it in. The NARS lipstick stained my lips pink a little, but this is what that lip liner looks like. And then in the middle, I'm going to put the lip oil in the shade Shake. And so here is the last lip combo. We still have to check in on the foundation later throughout the day, and I'll tell you my final thoughts at the end. So far though, we are 3 hours into wearing it at this point, because I've taken breaks to take care of my baby. And it's looking really, really fantastic. So far so good, but just wait till the end for my final thoughts on the foundation. The NARS lipsticks have an incredible formula. I highly recommend that you check them out. Again, I didn't love the shades they sent over, but some of the shades that I've seen online are definitely right up my alley. And the formula is a 10 out of 10. The packaging is beautiful, so definitely check them out. And also check out the Say Beauty lip liners. If you love a wooden lip liner you have to sharpen with that super precise tip that is pigmented but it's not too slippery, definitely check the Say Beauty lip liners, because that is my favorite lip liner kind, and that is exactly what you get in those. And then I also really, really love the formula and the different shades that I tried off the Say Beauty lip oils. So those are my final thoughts on the lip products. Obviously, as per usual, everything I'm talking about in today's video is listed and linked down below in the description box. So definitely check out the description box if you're interested in trying anything. 6:07, which means we are 6 hours into this wear test, and I'm simply here to tell you nothing has changed since the last time we saw each other. Everything looks exactly the same. Nothing has gotten drier or more textured, but also no oils have come through at all whatsoever. I feel like my face looks pretty much the same as 4 to 5 hours ago, whenever it was I saw you last. The only thing I retouched is my lipstick. I just reapplied it to come on camera, and I did also change out of my pajamas. But other than that, everything is pretty much looking the exact same. I'm coming to you guys from my bathroom now because I don't want to go back to my studio. And this is what the makeup looks like 8+ hours in to wearing it. It looks phenomenal. The only thing was the chin, which isn't terrible, but like I could see that it bunched up a little bit right there, but everything else has looked phenomenal. the whole day. So this foundation is really nice, even for me with my super dry skin. And I feel like everyone else is going to like it even more than I do because I have dry skin and it is a matte foundation. But even so, it looked amazing. So I like it. I recommend it, especially if your skin is just a little bit more hydrated than mine.